Hello. This is the Guns of Guns and Stuff. And I've got here the mother of all jams. I'm going to show you what it looks like. You probably can't see. But you got two bullets. You can probably see those. And there's a third one like this, pinning them against the side of the magazine. Let's see what happened. Yesterday I was shooting in the private range, and this happened. First the 5.7, and on the 5.7 we just had a failure to feed. Go. Looks like a traffic jam. I do not know how that happened. It looks like they tried to come out of order. I wish I could take the slide off. I managed to close the slide all the way and push the trigger forward, so now I can take the slide off, and that opens things up a little bit. Now there's a 2-bullet gap above this bullet where the two rounds that left the magazine used to be there, and there's another 2-bullet gap underneath where these two used to be. And I cannot explain how that happened. And one reason I can't explain it is because the bullets are actually, they're not really double stacked, they're stagger stacked inside the magazine. It looks more like that. So how can there be room in there for this to ever happen? Because they're not side by side in the magazine. And yet these bullets are side by side oriented that way. So I'm mystified. Got a screwdriver. It's not going to be that hard to unjam this. What I'm going to do is I can just push this bullet, just slide it forward so that it has room, and it'll probably just fall out. So let me do that. There we go. Yep, there it is. And this one, I think if I just tilt it forward, it'll snap into place. Yep. Now I see some minor cosmetic damage to the brass right there. Let me get this out of here. Take a look at it. The manual says cycle to get these out of here, but I'm not cycling this bullet. It might be out of round, and if it were to get into that barrel being out of round, I'd never get it out. It's round though, look, it's rolling. So, I can't explain how this happened. It may not be the first time I've said that, but until I can explain it, this review is over with a do not buy recommendation. And I'm sad about it because I had high hopes for this gun, but how could I recommend this pistol to you? So what I'm going to do I'm going to send this pistol back into KelTec, get them to inspect it. There shouldn't be room in that magazine for this to ever happen. So, it's too bad. Now I'm going to predict for you that the other reviewers are going to give this glowing reviews. It was all the darling at SHOT Show 25, and everybody loves it. Except maybe for Yankee Marshall. Anyway, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching.